Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to the Gen Con stream. I am here in, I was gonna say sunny California, but it's not sunny, it's very foggy because San Francisco Bay Area. But what that means is I have a great working Wi-Fi connection and we're gonna have a stream. And then in 6 hours from now, we are going to be releasing a brand new character on the Pandemonium Institute stream, so catch us there later. In the meantime, we're gonna play a script called Shenanigans and Tomfoolery by Claire. I have played this once, I have never run it. I asked Claire if there was anything I should know about it, and she said, it's chaos, have fun. So yeah, that said, we are going to play a game, and I have no idea what I'm gonna put in the bag, but it's gonna be great. On that note, completely separately to the script, my players have a plan. I don't know what it is, I don't know what it's about, I don't know any of the context, I just know that they have a plan. So yeah, I guess keep an eye out for that, question mark, it's gonna be fine. We've got 14 players, so we need 3 minions. And I think what I'm gonna do is not put in both of a poisoner and a spy, but just put in one of those. So we'll have a mez and a marionette, and then one of the 2 poisoner spy. What we could potentially do is give them a spy and maybe a nodashi so that they have room to move the demon around and they still get poison. So I think that's good. Oh yes, and chat, if you could, because we are gonna have a mez, please give me suggestions for what the mez word should be. I think that feels like what I want. We'll have a marionette, so we will put that in later. Let's see, we get 2 outsiders. Oh, it's just balloonist as modification. Let's have a balloonist actually, because then we can potentially have a second outsider. Yeah, let's see. I think I would like not a hatter in this game, but I would like a barber because I really love the interaction of being able to move a nodashi and having to track, wait a second, like who's poisoned now? We'll have a night watchman. Let's have a fortune teller. Let's actually put in a recluse and not put in a drunk. I think because this is a 14-player game, and I kind of like the idea that people will be confused about the outsider count and want to mess around with that. Let's see what else. Let's have a... I think I'm going to go away from a cannibal because they have the spy and we can give cannibal as a bluff. Let's have a philo. Let's have a pixie. Let's see. Let's actually have a mathematician because I think on a script full of shenanigans, a mathematician is always a good sign. And also one of these things is going to become the, what's it called? The marionette. So we'll deal with that when we get to it. I think a seamstress is probably useful. And there's so many townsfolk in a big game. Let's get a virgin in there. And a monk. Yeah. I like that the monk can protect from nodashi poison. That's always a good interaction. And then as bluffs, we'll have cannibal farmer artist. That seems fair. All right. The mez word should be a food. Love that. I love food. I have a big green smoothie and a thing of raspberries because I am very bad at feeding myself before stream starts. Okay, 14 characters, that's right. And then one of the demon neighbors will become a marionette. That seems good. Let's send this out. Okay, we have... okay. Not ideal placement for a marionette because either the recluse is the marionette or this is also complicated because I will drop right now that the new character has implications for whether or not a recluse can misregister to something like the marionette ability. In this case, I would rather have... do I want to make the recluse the marionette? Probably not. But... I think for this will be very funny later. I think, yes, we're gonna make Hob the marionette. So we're gonna have a little marionette sandwich, which will also be kind of funny because Raj might try and marionette his neighbors just because I think that's sort of sometimes the vibe for Raj, which is great. So yes, we're gonna have a monk marionette, which isn't bad actually because they could think they're the drunk. Like if Lorinda doesn't tell Hob might think that he's the drunk, which will throw a lot of suspicion on JC and Raj. And I think in general, that's pretty good for our team. So yeah, I don't mind that. I think, let's see, who should Amy? Amy as Pixie is going to be really fun because we'll have a lot of chaos there. I think similarly, Alex as Virgin is also going to be very, very fun. This is a lot of good stuff. Let's have Amy, I want her to be something that's going to have to kind of cause a lot of chaos and misinformation. So I think what we'll do, yes, currently our Nodashi tentacles are going fairly far. That's a good thing to point out. So Lorinda's going to be hitting George the Balloonist, different from Kiwi George the Fortune Teller, and we're not going to get them mixed up this time. And then Ellen the Philosopher. Ooh, that's going to be quite spicy. So I think I was actually thinking about giving Amy Balloonist, and I think I will do that because I like the idea that eventually they can potentially get a sober Balloonist ability. So we're gonna put, we're gonna put the Pixie Madness on George, and that I think is everything. Oh, and we'll need a red herring, which I think let's put on JC. I want the barber to die at some point. So let's do this. Ooh, chat is yelling for Pixie Philo. I don't mind Pixie Philo, actually. I think I'm happy with that too. And I like the sort of neighbor Pixie thing because with the script with the marionette, if you find out that the person double claiming you is your neighbor, like I would do a double take if I was a Pixie who saw something and my neighbor had that role, I'd be like, am I the marionette? Is the demon claiming the thing that I saw? Like, what's going on? You weren't the only one, Caffeine. So I know I was debating Richie as a red herring, but I think I've been a little mean to Richie recently, so I'm gonna put it on JC and be mean to him instead, which is fine. I think mostly because of the outsider count, and if the balloonist doesn't have a pixie on them, then there's less like certainty in what the outsider count is. So I think that's good. And I think what we'll do is we'll give Artist, Farmer, and Cannibal to Lorinda, because that way Brockwell will see that Shugenja isn't in play, and I think Brockwell claiming Shugenja is probably the most helpful of any of the evil players at this point, just because he's so far away from the whole evil team. So yeah, this will be good. And then we need a Mezword for Sam. Gluten. Oh, that's a fun one. Yeah, let's do that, because I'm lactose intolerant, so no one will expect that I've given a word about a different food intolerance. Okay. And now we're just, oh, hi, Carrie. We're just yelling food in the chat. That's fine. This is a food and code. We love food here at the Gen Con stream. Okay, I think that's everything that I need to do setup-wise, so let's go say hi and then put everyone to sleep and run the night.
Oh, he's gonna.
Hello! Everyone say hi to chat! Woo!
Hello!
Hello!
Hi.
No.
Okay, now go to sleep. I'm getting so much better, I didn't say close your eyes.
Woof, 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 woof.
Okay. I don't know what this plan is, but it's gonna be interesting. Let's wake up let's see, the Philo technically goes before minion info, but there's no Poppygore on this, so I'm just gonna grab the evil team. First, for the sake of making things fast, I am gonna just wake all of the minions together. So Sam and Brockwell, because Hob does not wake up, and I am just gonna tell them Lorinda is the demon. And they will know that there's a marionette somewhere, but they won't know where until Brockwell finds that out. So they get told who the demon is, and let's grab Lorinda.
Hello.
Hello! What a shocking sight.
Nice to meet
I know.
you here.
Fun. All right, your minions are Sam and Brockwell.
Okay.
And Hob is the marionette.
Okay.
Cool. Some roles that are out of play are Artist, Farmer, and Cannibal.
Awesome. Thank you.
Good luck.
Cheers.
All right, let's get Ellen and find out what she wants to be. Or if she wants to be. Who knows? That is the question of the philosopher, right?
Hello.
Hello. How's it going?
Yeah, all right, thanks, you.
Cool. I'm doing good. All right, we're out here. I've got some snacks. I'm ready to go.
Nice.
Yeah. Would you like to do anything with your ability at this time?
I think not going to use it for now.
Okay. Cool.
Oh,
Good
thanks.
luck. Alrighty. So that takes care of that. I believe Sam is next. Yes, so let's go tell Sam gluten. Hey, hey.
Hi! I haven't
There-
been a mez in ages.
Yeah, it's a fun one. I was looking at the script and I was like, I don't often put in a mez, but in this case, yeah, let's have a mez. And I did fully take this from chat. Your mez word is gluten.
My last word is gluten. Okay,
Yeah.
excellent.
Cool. I was like, I have to pronounce it with the T because in my accent it's just gluten, which doesn't sound like anything. So yes, gluten it is. Have fun.
Thank you.
All right, and I do like that if Sam and Brockwell chat early, Sam might have a good idea of who could be a really powerful turn for their team. I think there's a lot of fun turns in this game, but we'll see. And so that brings us to Amy, who is going to learn that there is a philosopher in play. Let's let her know. Hello.
Hi.
There's a philosopher in this game.
Excellent. That sounds like exactly what I would like to claim.
Great.
Hi.
They're up to shenanigans. I don't know what it is, but I'm excited to find out. Let's see what else. Our fortune teller. Ooh, there's a lot of things that are gonna go tonight, and there's not a lot of misinformation. Like, I think this potential math 0 that's coming is quite strong. Oh no, the math's gonna get a 1 because the marionette is sitting next to the recluse. Okay, that's fine. Good grief. Let's find out who George... Actually, George isn't there, so we'll just go to other people and find out what they want to do.
Hello!
Want to use it?
Yeah, go on. I am going to pick Ellen and Kiwi George, please.
Ellen and Kiwi George. You get a yes.
Thank you.
Good luck. Oh, that's a great pick. Not gonna lie, when he said Ellen, I was really sitting there going, oh, please pick Amy, please pick Amy, please, because that would have just been so funny. But yeah, we've got a yes on George and Ellen, which is good for the team, and I think good for the evil team too, because that philosopher is poisoned, and so if they're like, oh, Ellen and George are both good, Ellen's information still can't be trusted. So let's, Evil Pixie Philo would be very fun, and I'm excited to see who Sam turns. I think there's so many good options. Let's see, what else? Let's grab Kiwi George. Hello.
Good morning.
How's it going?
Yeah, it's good.
Awesome.
It's going well.
You know, nice casual, low-key roll, nothing too much to think about or solve or figure out or
Yeah.
anything. It's like exactly what you want at
No,
this time of day.
easy.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
All right. On that note, who do you want to check?
You know, there's a mathematician on the script, so let's see if I can tick that number up. Can I check my neighbors, please?
Ooh, you can, and you get a no.
Alright. Thank you very much.
Good luck. Yeah, that's, I think, a pretty classic pick. Nothing wrong with that. Seeing the Virgin there, I'm always so tempted to put the red herring on the Virgin just because it's really fun, especially if you have a Virgin who you know wants to play like a quiet version. And I won't say too much about some content that was filmed semi-recently, but there's, yeah, just a fun reminder of a fun game that was recorded and that may be available to the world sometime soonish. Okay, what else? Sam says, can I have some fellow minions? Did that not go through? I'm gonna just grab him quickly because I think he probably hasn't, seen the initial message. Hey.
Hi.
I thought I sent it already, but it may not have worked properly. I just told you Brockwell.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yep. Cool. Okay, he's got that. Alrighty, let's see who else we have to talk to. Let's go to Claire. Hey.
Hello.
I like this for you. You get to watch over all the chaos and decide.
I know.
If you want to keep it in check or not, you know.
Yeah. No, I'm definitely going to use it because I
Ooh.
have no patience.
Okay.
I also am not going to claim it to anybody because if I'm a marionette, that's bad.
Great.
Then I was looking around the circle to see who's going to deny that they've got the ping, and it's literally everybody. So there is no good person to send this
Yeah,
to.
look at this group of people and then ask yourself again, is this a character that I want to be?
Am I going to send it to Hob? No, they will just say they've not received it. Amy, no. Daniel, no. Neighbours are out. Let's go with Lorinda.
Lorinda, you got it.
Lorinda's probably the most trustworthy person.
Cool.
All right. Hey.
Amazing. This is gonna be very fun. Hi,
Hello.
Claire is the night watchman.
Thank you. That's great.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. Okay, let's just quickly check because I think there's a lot of first night stuff on this script. Yes, so we have done all of these things except for George, and Richie will go at the very end. So let's grab George. I think let's show George, because why not? And that's funny. And I'm not going to think about it further. It's the first night, and I think that's pretty chill. And I'd like to connect two powerful good rolls in a spy game. Cool. And if... Oh, hello, you are here. Yay!
Yeah, sorry, navigating.
No, all good. I literally yesterday had a whole series of games where I just like got stuck in chats because I tab out and then I go to click to like enter or leave things, and it was great. Anyway, I just kept going, I'm trapped, and for some reason Patters found that very funny. I'm going to show you Kiwi George, specifically not you, but the other
Fantastic.
George. Yes.
Love that for us.
Cool. Yep.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, the Georges are taken over. All right. Let's get the grimoire for good friend Brockwell. I believe that is... yeah, that needs to go to him. And then let's just double check everything that has malfunctioned. So basically the marionette I'm gonna rule is abnormal because they are not sitting where they're supposed to. But other that, yeah, so we've got a poison balloonist who has seen the fortune teller, but like that isn't technically a misregistration because they didn't see anyone the previous night. So, so I have, the reason that I specified with George, part of it is a meme, but part of it is that genuinely I have, like there was a game I story told recently where George, who is the balloonist in this game, was the demon and was trying to star pass, and I accidentally killed the other George because I forgot that star passing was a thing that the demon might want to do at any point in the game. And I was like, yeah, of course you want to, actually in that game, Kiwi George was the balloonist. So yes, I am like triple checking to make sure that I do things with the correct George, because this is the struggle of having players with the same name. Okay, I think it's just a math 1 because the spy hasn't misregistered to anything. The marionette is sitting in the wrong place, but the people who are poisoned by the Nodashi don't have, like their abilities have still functioned as they should. Everything else has worked correctly, so it's just a math 1. So let's tell Richie, and yes, the seamstress checked Ellen and Kiwi George and got a yes. Come on, Richie. Hello. Yeah, it's a 1. I don't know why I'm not talking. It just seemed right.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
fine. It's all part of the plan.
Yep. And I know what the plan is. Okay. This is good. Yes, I don't love the marionette mathematician thing, but I also think it is something that is functioning not as it should. And as I said earlier, there's going to be some more thorough updates about misregistration more broadly during the character release, which will be great. And so yeah, we'll get to that. But in the meantime, I believe that's everything. That's our whole night. So let's run a day.
Okay.
Legitimate, still only like 3, I think.
Woo, good morning, everyone. It is the day, and we have a game to play. There are shenanigans afoot, and there's a plan, and we don't know what it is, but you do, so it's gonna be great.
I'm not sure. I do.
What? Who mentioned a plan? I don't know
I
about that.
have no idea what you're talking about.
I don't even know the word plan.
Never heard of it. Is that in the dictionary? How is it spelled?
No, someone's made it up.
G-U-L-L-I-B-L-E,
I think.
Oh, that's on my ceiling.
There's no way you've gone philo math. Why would you?
Why do you think Jams is in here spotted that I've started talking to you? It's genuinely because I've gone philo mathematician.
But there's gonna be a mathematician on this script in play. Like, why would you? You just cucked me. For
Yeah,
my
because then I can
goodness.
see who claims math and what their numbers are.
Alright.
What number did you get last night?
7, begrudgingly. Grumble, grumble.
Next level I confirm then, right? Well, this is perfect. We back each other up.
What number did you get?
A
Amy? A 2?
Uh-huh.
Okay, thank you. I will. If I could kill you tonight, I would.
No, don't. Please don't kill me.
Okay, good luck.
Oh man, if only I had put a poisoner in this game, because then I could have given Richie a math 7 at some point. This is my new goal.
And it's really cute because look, when I push the button, you get a little surprise. Amy Rose, look at my little cute pen.
It's a little
Ooh,
toilet!
it's a poop! Yay! It's literally a toilet, and when you press the
It's a
button,
poo pen. That's so good.
the-
That would be
the-
appropriate for my work.
yeah, I mean, I think the process is backward here because you've got to poop. But you've got an angry poop.
Maybe it's where it
My
goes the
name's
other way.
Peter, and I'm a poop. Oh! It's not
Excellent.
acne, it's sweet corn.
I'm leaving.
Okay.
How do I leave? Oh, that button.
Was
Yeah.
that not a productive conversation for her? I don't understand.
Obviously, I mean, Amy Rose was expecting mature discourse, critical analysis. Coming to the wrong place, ain't she, Raj?
We all know
Critical-
Amy is known for her critical, serious play.
I mean, we're not sitting here singing bad 90s songs, are we? We have the last laugh.
I'm usually
That's
doing
true.
that, but it's fine. I'll just go.
Alex, maybe we should.
Oh, hey
Thank
guys,
you.
you just missed us telling us telling each other the truth, definitely for sure, 100%.
Oh, absolutely. We never.
What,
we
Yeah.
did
what
not
kind
lie.
of truths did you tell that were definitely not lies?
Well, I mean, George implied, I would say rather strongly, that I often lie to him and to others in day one hard claims. So I claimed bulliness with a ping on him. That seemed fine.
Yeah,
And
very
he's told me he
believable.
seamstressly picked his neighbours. So a pair of completely equally believable things.
Yeah.
Seems reasonable.
Oh, absolutely.
Do you say it was a yes you got?
Yes.
Perfect.
So they're on the
Okay.
same team.
Yeah. Okay, great. Alright, thank you very much, George. I'll see you later.
Right. Cheers, George.
JC is the barber who has the red herring token on them, so I'm going to bluff Shugenja pointing at JC.
Okay.
Richie is the barber. Sorry, no, he's the mathematician.
Got it.
Alex is the virgin, so I might nominate Alex, or Sam might nominate Alex, depending on
Okay, I'm bluffing
you wanna do.
artist.
what. Kiwi George is the fortune teller as well.
Oh, thank you. Awesome. I'm bluffing artist. I'm looking for somebody who I can confirm. Basically, as in, like, hey, are you the so and so? What are you bluffing?
Shugenja with an anti-clockwise.
Anti. Okay.
Yeah. Cool.
So yeah, I'm basically looking for people to confirm. I asked Daniel if I could confirm him, but as he got a yes, not a no, I'm not going to bother. So I'm just going to hold my question. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah, makes sense.
Awesome. Thank you.
Cool. Good luck.
Cheers. Will do.
It's about, let's give him another minute. It's a big game.
Hello there.
Hello. How are you? All right?
Hey. I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. Same old, same old.
Nice.
I'm being quite open. So on the Shugenja with an anti-clockwise.
Ooh, hang on. Where are you sitting?
On
Anti-clockwise.
the left side.
Okay. Cool. I am the farmer. I'm not sure if it's worth a roll swap at all. I don't think so.
To be fair, like I don't mind dying at all. So if we can find a virgin, I wouldn't mind nomming them if we've got one. And if we've got, I don't know, if we want to just get rid of me, we can get rid of me. I'd rather. Well, it depends. If you wanna go into a roll swap, we can do. But I'm going to be quite open, to be honest, and I've already told people.
Okay.
So.
I mean, it's not going to be helpful if I go around claiming Shugenja anyway, like
No.
push on people that we don't know if they're evil or not. So
Yeah.
maybe not. I'll find someone else. But cool, wonderful.
Cool.
Thank you
I'll
very
put
much.
you down as farmer. Cool. Thanks.
Yeah,
See you later.
cool.
Bye. Teehee.
That little tee was everything. Let's do the day. Let's do knobs.
Oh.
Oh, did you want to chat? Did you want to talk to each other in this talking game? Ridiculous.
Jen.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm just here to maybe claim artist later, so I think my artist question today is going to be, is bluffing artist a good plan?
I wish I could answer that. But
Fair.
I can't even give you fisherman advice about whether or not that's true.
Such a shame. Alright, thanks,
Yeah.
James.
The universe has denied
There's
this.
no promises in my abilities.
What? Your ability is what?
What's your ability there? Is it a
I
counter?
don't think it works. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Well, thank you all for gathering here today. I mean, you can talk about juggling, like that's fine.
Oh, okay.
There's nothing publicly to be claimed.
I would like to claim I'm an excellent cannibal food. I would be an excellent person to eat today.
Are cannibal feeding options open, and can I nominate?
All of those things are true.
Oh, Alex will nominate
Okay.
Richie.
Anything else you want to say about that?
Hey, I'm alive! Amazing. I almost suddenly thought, shit, is Richie doing a thing? Richie wants to be eaten, and I'm happy to facilitate because Mama's hungry. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
Oh no! Please don't kill me! Sniff, sniff. Cry, cry.
All right, take 7 to put Rich up for execution. Starting now.
Oh my god!
Oh no! Not Richie! Oh
Oh no! 8 votes is enough.
How many votes is that?
8 votes
Richie's
is
on the
enough,
block, right?
and Richie's on the block.
Excellent.
Tom! Who will come out of my bum bum?
Would anyone else like to nominate?
Richie nominates Raj. Richie nominates Raj.
Tell us why.
Well, Raj claimed demon.
Demon?
You.
Ooh.
I can't be the demon. I'm just a sock.
That's a very compelling argument. Thanks, Raj. It takes 8 votes to tie and 9 votes to put Raj up for execution. Starting now.
He's a sock demon, get him!
Get him! He's a demon! Get him! He's hungry!
Four votes is not enough. And someone in chat just said, did anyone else just have a stroke or is it just me? Last call for nominations!
Can I nominate Amy Rose, please?
I don't know who said that.
JC did.
Thanks, Socktower, JC. You've nominated Amy. Tell us why.
Just a virgin check, thank you.
Amy, are you the virgin in this sock puppet dimension? Or anywhere else?
Yes, I suppose so. You better kill me.
Okay. Once again, 8 to tie, 9 to die. Starting now.
Oh, bloody socks!
Oh fuck.
Oh no.
7 is almost enough, but not quite. Your sock is safe for today.
I'm not the
Last
virgin.
call for
I told you the
nominations.
truth, JC. I have a pipe.
George A nominates Kiwi George.
Why?
Is in a double claim, fortune teller yes, and possibly a bounty hunter ping for all I know.
Kiwi George?
Absolutely outrageous. So the Council of George would accuse another member. This is absolute blasphemy. I will not stand for
Blasphemy, I
this.
tell you.
All right.
I'm just reviewing the bylaws.
Yes,
Apparently, it's fine.
we won't stand for this heresy. The two matching socks in the game are fighting. 8 to tie, 9 to die, starting now.
Get him! Get him! Get him!
Get him!
What are you? Whoa!
Is not
Whoa.
enough. The day will end in 3.
Claire nominates
Can-
Hob.
Why?
No reason. I just think his puppet deserves a little bit of love. Look at it. He's cute little eyelashes.
Look at that little sock over by
Amazing.
Hob.
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
I actually think Richie might be good, so I'm happy to die.
Okay. 8 to tie, 9 to die, starting.
Are you saying you're evil?
Uh,
Sounds like it.
No, get me off the block. I don't want to die. I lied about being good cannibal food.
6 is not enough. Closing the day in 3.
Oh
Just
no.
a
Getting
barber.
away with it.
You're killing a
Wow.
barber. What did I do? Such a
Richie
threat.
is executed and dies. His sock was lost in the washing machine, never to be seen again, and you all go to sleep.
You break this in night, then you are a loser.
Oh my god. Incredible. This is also very funny because now we can see who's gonna stick with the socks throughout the night and who's not. Okay, we have to do some things. Let's find out if Ellen wants to use her ability.
Went this time. Ah!
Hello.
Hello. It's so good. I love the little details on yours, like really freaking amazing. Chat is losing their minds.
I don't know why. Everything's normal.
Everything is very normal. I normally host a game for a bunch of sock puppets. I'm Jim Henson,
Yeah.
and you are all my Muppets. That's how this works.
Correct, yeah. That's
Yeah.
how it's always been.
That's not Yoshi, it's Kermit.
Yep.
Okay, would you like to use your ability?
I'm gonna still hold off for now, I think.
Okay, sounds good.
Cool, thank you.
Good luck. Excellent. Hub, who is he gonna fake protect? Wee. Hey, it's so beautiful. You're muted though.
Thanks. There we go.
All right. Who would you like to protect?
Well, Ellen told me she might be the artist, so my eye is a bit flimsy.
It really adds
yeah,
to
I'll
the
protect.
character.
I'll protect Ellen, please.
You'll protect Ellen. Before you go,
Yes.
someone would like to know what the eyes are made out of.
Oh, it's just like some sort of insulation foam that I use for like terrain building.
Amazing. Love it. Thank you.
No worries.
All right, so Ellen is. We'll put the thing there just so we know who he picked, and then we'll turn it upside down, which is a fun little app thing that I learned recently means that, just to show that she's not actually protected, but that's the deal. So let's see what else. I think. Oh yeah. So no one said the word, but I'm just gonna quickly send Sam a little message to say, confirm. No, I won't do that. Actually, he'll know. We'll be fine. No one's turning yet. Oh, that is so incredibly funny. Hob does not know. I think he knows that he's a sock puppet. He does not know that he is the literal puppet of this game, which is even better. Let's find out who is going to die. Hello. Oh, the eyelashes are so good.
Hello.
Who would you like to murder, sock puppet Lorinda?
I would like to murder Kiwi George, please.
You got it. Thanks. Alright, that's really powerful. Let's see, they have a dead mathematician now, which is real rough. So I think what I'll do, giving Alex I think is too strong. But I could give Claire. Let's give Daniel, because Daniel's already used his ability, and I think that'll be the most balanced if I want to give 2 good players back to back. That would have been a math 1, but there's no more mathematician. So we're gonna tell George A about Daniel, and I actually think that's pretty much, yeah, that's gonna be everything except for sending Brockwell. So we'll send Brockwell the Grim now. Oh, I need to hang on. Blah. This goes away because that's not happening anymore. Now we'll give Brockwell Le Grimoire. Yeah, those things are all correct. And let's tell George about Daniel. Hello! I like that it matches the owl in the back. It's almost like the owl had a little owl baby that like flew up to the computer and was like, let me play the game.
Yes.
I just realized I have the perfect thing. Oh my god. I literally, fucking hell. Why did I not think of this sooner? You'll get a sneak preview. Hello!
Oh my god!
My name is James Henson. I'm the puppet master. Oh wait, I need to show you someone. You see, Daniel! Ah! There he is down there. It's Daniel. Hey! You're welcome. Bye. I forgot that I had this. I used to be an Ivy League admissions officer, and when you do that job, you travel around the world and you talk to students in all different places. And for fun, all of my staff had a secret Instagram account that we would log into. We had a scavenger hunt list of like different things that you could find in all the cities that you traveled to, and you got a bonus point if you took a picture with your sock puppet. So yeah, fun fact. Anyways, that is, I believe, our whole night. I'm just gonna quickly double check. No one did that. We woke these people. We woke these people. That doesn't do anything. And that is the whole night. Hooray! Let's have day.
Oh god, Minesweeper's actually impossible with one hand.
Good morning, town. My name is James Henson, not to be confused with Jim Henson, who is also a master of puppets. I would like to announce that there has been a tragedy on Sesame Street here in Ravenswood Bluff, and we have lost the lovely red sock that belongs to Kiwi George.
Oh no!
Okay, go about your things. Everything is business as normal.
Okay.
It's probably a spy game.
Ooh.
Oh.
I'm choosing to believe.
Agreed.
Hello.
Hello. Cool.
I've done my hair for you.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Woohoo! Bye.
It's beautiful.
Bye.
Was that the whole conversation?
I was trying to accept your kind invitation for a conversation, and I've got a mouse that's like an ergonomic mouse, and the buttons that are like on the other side of my left hand. So
oh no.
I was having a special moment, regretting my choices for inserting my sock on my right hand.
Ah, I see. How's it going, Alex?
It's going good. How's your game going?
Nice. Pretty good. Pretty good. I think I haven't had any impact yet, but I might at some point.
Ooh, that sounds interesting.
Yeah. What about you? What are you sharing?
I'm happy to say that I'm going to be generating useful mechanical information this game.
Ooh.
Is as a cannibal.
Oh
no.
What happened last night then?
I got to pick 2 players, and I got a
Hello.
She's beautiful.
I've gained an allergy.
Uh-oh.
It's a gluten allergy.
That's unfortunate for you.
Yes.
Okay.
No more pizza. Bye.
Bye. Amazing.
There's a couple of them.
Oh, that's crazy. Well, I'm the fortune teller.
That was what George said.
Oh, that's wild, because I claimed it to him on day one. He didn't claim it back.
That's very crazy.
Wow, wild. Anyway, I have a yes on Kiwi killed Daniel.
Ah. Let's kill Daniel. Get him.
Okay.
Get Daniel. Get him.
Okay.
Get him.
Is there anything you've seen been weird so far?
Nope. JC and Claire are my two names. That actually might make sense.
Okay. Sounds believable to me.
Bye-bye.
I like this so much.
Your puppet reminds me of some character from somewhere else, and I'm not sure where.
I think it's just me, isn't it? The greyness, the small eyes, the lack of discerning details.
Yeah. And I'm going to stop doing that voice. I can't keep doing it. We go around. Yeah, I'm the Shigenja with an anti-clockwise.
Cool.
That's
So
as much info as I'm going to get. So if we want to get rid of me, that's fine.
So pointing towards me.
Coincidentally, yes.
Okay. I'm going to assume that Alex is no Dashi.
Cool. No idea what Alex is claiming. I've spoken to a few people. I've heard a few artists out there, and I've heard of potentially a monk, but that's about it. So if we want to get rid of me, that's fine.
I mean, if there's a cannibal, it might be worth it, but I'm not going to execute people just because they're done with.
Fair. Yeah, I don't know if we've got a cannibal either. So, yeah, if we want to do that, we can do that.
Fair. For what it's worth, mathematician straight ones.
Muppet voices. It's really weird.
This is how I always talk. What are you talking about?
Well, sometimes I like to talk like a
Do-do-do-do, normal game. This is how we always talk, right? Okay, time to go back to town.
Oh no. Okay.
That's me hitting a gong.
Then I got out. And then I
Alright, Socks, welcome back to this very normal game of Blood on the Socktower. It's time for nominations!
What's the name of the device?
I like how,
me! Why did
I like
you
how when
kill
we
me?
talked about this pre-game, we said we weren't going to do the voices.
Why is Jake doing a funny voice right now?
What are you talking about?
I know what
This
you're
is
talking
how
about.
I always sound. And yes, nominations are open.
Nominate JC!
Why?
Well, I'm not the police, but we all agreed to do voices, and if you're not doing the voice, that's your problem, not mine!
JC, how do you respond to this horrible accusation?
So, I'm the virgin. Alex should have died, but we can execute me and then look at Alex tomorrow, maybe.
Okay. Takes 6 votes to put JC up for execution, starting now.
I think Alex is man.
You're no sock virgins! No virgins in town! Village sock!
What?
It is
Who mentioned virgins?
JC is on the block.
My planet needs me. Goodbye.
Worth mentioning, as my internet was horrible, so I didn't actually get the chance to tell anyone today. I was fortune teller, so spy game is likely.
Okay.
You're the fortune teller with a yes on yourself?
I'm not revealing what I got.
I have heard of a second fortune teller who is not dead.
George!
Yeah, same.
So who nominated George?
I think it was Daniel.
Selena Sockstress.
I'm assuming you mean the alive George.
Yes, please.
Okay. Why?
Double claim.
George.
I don't look at me like that. I am going to double claim, but not one you think. Also, I want to kill you.
Okay. 8 to tie, 9 to die. Starting now. Not enough. JC is still about to die with 8 votes.
I'll nominate Daniel.
Why?
George wants him dead.
George?
Get him.
Daniel?
Who is Daniel? I am Selena's Noxtress.
Okay. Well, it takes 8 votes to tie and 9 votes to put Selena Sockstress up for
Very strange.
execution. Starting now.
Daniel, your new lawyer is
Just
not
to
qualified.
add, Kiwi George also wants Daniel dead.
Ooh.
This is getting whoa. Okay.
8 is a tie.
Whoa!
That's why I wasn't raising my hand, is because I was worried about exactly that happening.
Can I nominate Alex, please?
Good night.
Wow.
I love that because she's going to be a dead Pixie Philo who will turn evil because Sam has made it through the day. And I think, yeah, we'll go to Ellen and then we will tell Amy that she's evil. That's actually amazing. I am curious to find out whether or not that was an intentional thing. So I don't know. Yes, so regardless, so basically the only person that needs to be alive for her to turn is Sam. But I actually think that's, if that was intentional, that's really, really tactical, really smart. Because she is now confirmed to be a spy or a townsfolk, but she's evil. And I think that's going to be quite an interesting interaction. Let's find out if Ellen is going to use her ability.
But I will.
Hello.
Hello. Is it time?
Yeah, I've been trying to convince myself not to go for Philo Virgin now that that's happened, but I kind of want to, so I'm going to. Virgin, please.
Amazing. I have to say, when I played this script, when Claire ran it in Manchester, I was also the Philo, and I also went Virgin after the Virgin. But I think in that case, Daniel was maybe evil and bluffing Virgin. I don't remember what happened, but whatever it was, like, I Philo Virgin and it was great, and I loved it. So I fully support you in this choice. Good luck.
Thank you. Bye.
See ya. I love that. So we are gonna do a little used, I'm just gonna say I'm just gonna make a note actually, because she doesn't actually have the Virgin ability. Oh, I can't turn that into an upside down. Okay, well, yeah, I think that's fine because I'm not using the tokens and we know that she's poisoned. But yeah, if anyone who is a townsfolk nominates Ellen, I think that will be quite useful for the evil team. But I also think that Ellen will be able to get some information from the fact that, like, unless the Nodashi moves, no one is going to be able to die from having nominated her. And Brockwell might be able to see that note, but if he can, I'll just remove it. I don't think he will. And because Ellen is poisoned, Brockwell doesn't actually get to learn whether or not she's used her ability, because she doesn't have an ability to use, essentially. I'm actually not 100% that is how that works, but that is how I'm going to treat it for the sake of the game. Okay, let's find out who Hob is going to protect. Hello.
Hello.
Who would you like to protect?
I think the optimal play would be protecting No, hang on. It's so difficult with my left hand. Alex, yeah, but the
way that it looks like it's thinking.
I think I'm gonna stick to protecting Ellen, please.
Okay, sounds good.
Cool. Thank you very much.
Alrighty, so we'll keep that there. Let's tell Amy that she's evil. Hello.
Hello.
Are those your evil planning glasses? Is that what those
They're
are?
an aid. They help with my gluten-free digestive issues.
Well, you're evil.
Thanks, bye.
Excellent. Who dies? Hello.
Hello. Oh, my arm. Right, hello. I think I'll kill Alex because he seems to be slightly confirmed.
Okay, sounds good.
Cheers.
Very reasonable. I believe it's just George. Yeah, because all the information is dead. So let's see. We've showed 2 townsfolk. I think let's show an outsider now. Actually, let's show Sam. Sam's used his ability. He can die.
Just checking that based on Night Order, the cannibal is poisoned now, right? Because Mez goes first, and then cannibal goes in the Night Order. Where
Let me quickly check something. Give me a sec. I actually think that the cannibal would be sober. And that's how I would rule it, because the cannibal gains the ability immediately at the time of execution. Basically, it's like you're executed and you die. The cannibal gains the ability. You turn evil later, so they ate you when you were still good.
Fine. I just needed to know what the ruling was to claim. Thank you.
Yes. Cool. Yep. Yet another good example of if you are not sure what a ruling is, just confidently decide how you're going to rule it and make sure your players are aware. Hey. Let's tell George, Sam. I think that's good. And then what we can do is maybe show like a minion or something afterwards again. Or show Amy. We'll figure it out. But I think Sam is good for now because I'd like to throw some of the evil team a little bit more under the bus. Hey.
Hello.
Good friend Sam.
Lovely. Thank you.
Yep. Nothing says marionette paranoia like learning both of your neighbors as the balloonist. That's how that works. Right. Let's send the Grim to Brockwell because that's the only thing left to do. And yes, these are all of the reminders that he does get to see. And there we go. All right. Yeah, I actually don't know what the oh yeah, it is you. So it's the thing with the cannibal. The wording is you have the ability of the recently killed executee. And it says if they are evil, you're poisoned. But it's one of those weird things where it's like I don't think it is clear rules as written whether they are poisoned. And this is just me reading the ability, not me having like thought about it that much further, because I did not work for TPI when the cannibal was released. It's written as a continuous check, but I think that's sort of inconsistent with how abilities that have triggers work, which is weird, because the trigger for the cannibal to gain the ability is when the player is executed. Like the you have the ability, it's clear to me that that's ongoing, but I think it's sort of a weird one where I think like the similar example would be if you execute someone and then that person gets pit hagged, would the cannibal, like I would rule that the cannibal should gain the ability of the character that they were when they were executed and not the character that they got pit hagged into at that point in the night. Like if I don't know, if for some reason someone got pit hagged into a fortune teller after they were executed, I wouldn't be like, oh yeah, now the cannibal gains the fortune teller ability. I'd be like, oh, you get whatever ability they had when they were executed. But that's just me. And that's, again, one of the great things about this game is that as long as your players know how it's being ruled, that's the thing that matters. And that is literally in the rules, because I had to check recently for other reasons that may or may not be related to the new character that's coming out later. Let's play more game. That feels like the time who died. It was Alex.
Funny, yeah.
Alex, dead.
No.
No shit.
Right, well, probably not a puppy then. So that's good.
This is true. It's not puppy.
That's true. If there's a cannibal, please approach me.
Increases the chance of Kiwi Kiwi having been an evil. This is correct.
How dare you?
What? Wrong button.
I'm not evil.
I'm the spy, so I've seen you on the Grim as evil.
Brockwell, did your poisoner pick you?
Oh no, definitely not.
Okay. Well, thanks for outing to me, but what's the grim then? Give me a grim.
Come on, Amy. You at least tell me that you are evil, because I know you're evil. Please just tell me. You can trust me. It's fine.
Okay. Sure, go on. I'm listening.
Cool. Well, you spoke to someone yesterday and you said the word. So.
Well, who's the Mez? Who's the demon? Tell me who the demon is.
So I'm the Shugenja giving a counterclockwise because
Okay.
JC was the red herring. However.
Okay.
The entire evil team is on the right side.
Well, who's the demon?
Well, I've seen your evil, so it's Dorinda. Who else would it be?
Dorinda is the demon.
Yeah.
What demon?
No Dashi. So.
My intuition was true. So go on. Start from Ellen.
What I'm hoping you'll do.
Okay, go on.
What I'm hoping you'll do is kind of make yourself look like a poisoner. Just because I'm telling everyone that I'm Shugenja, I'm willing to die.
Yeah, there's a problem there, Brockwell. I died to the Virgin.
Yes. Oh, good point. Damn.
So I can only be the spy, which is fine. I'll just call everyone's roll. So give me the grim. Come on, give me the grim.
All right. Okay. So Ellen is the Philo. So
yeah.
That's who you knew. Hob is the Mario monk.
Yep.
Raj recluse. Sam is the Mez. George balloonist.
Monk,
Daniel seamstress.
Wait. Lorinda's claiming what?
Artist.
Lorinda's the demon. Okay. Sam is the balloonist. Sam is the what?
No, Sam is the Mez. George is the balloonist. Yeah.
Okay, but what is Sam?
Who?
Sam, what's he claiming?
I think farmer. That's what he said on day one.
Okay. Daniel is the
seamstress. Claire is night watchman. JC is barber. Richie is the math. And then the last two are outed.
Shugenja, virgin, fortune teller.
Yeah.
Okay. Excellent.
All right. Good luck.
Hob is the monk. Marionette. Okay.
Yes, but I don't think he knows.
Monk.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm asking my artist question, which is really interesting because I almost always use the artist question to just confirm a player. But everybody's either confirmed or it would make me look guilty if I confirmed them. So it's really weird. But I've asked that anyway, and I've got a yes or a no. That's great. Thanks, Jams.
Cool. Yeah. Yes. No. Yep.
Good
luck. All right. Let's give him one more minute.
I told him I wanted protecting so that my number, I can get a good read on my number if I'm near a no Dashi, but obviously, bullshit.
In a spy game, I think I'm a likely kill. This is a fortune teller. Additionally, I talked to Daniel, George, and Sam day one, and based on what I told them, any one of them could have been the demon who decided to kill me, and I would like to kill into like that bottom three trio.
That's fair. George wanted to kill into Daniel as well, so there could be something there. Claire told me she is the night watchman who's confirmed herself. I don't know who won.
Artist.
That's Philo.
You're the Philo?
Yes.
Okay. That's what Amy was heavily implying and claiming. But
yeah.
Is Amy just flipping?
She just did that to me, and I was kind of like, no, you're not the Philo, I'm the Philo. She's like, yeah, you're the Philo. And then I asked her how she knew that, and she ran away. So I think she's the spy.
Incredible. Yeah. Okay.
Welcome back, everybody. What's happening?
Should we feed the cannibal a seamstress? I think that's good cannibal food.
I agree.
I would just let you all know that there isn't a cannibal in play.
We should
Why?
feed them the seamstress anyway.
No,
It's
listen,
nonsense.
listen. It's really important I tell you this. Nobody approached me as the cannibal today, and that's because there isn't one. I decided as I died to the Virgin that I would share the grim with you all. So buckle in, folks. Ellen is the philosopher. Hob is the monk. Raj is the recluse. Lorinda is the artist. Sam is the farmer. George is the balloonist. Daniel is the seamstress. Claire is the night watchman. JC is the barber. Richie is the mathematician. Brockwell is the shigenja. Alex the virgin, you know that. And Kiwi George was the fortune teller. You're
No, no,
welcome.
no,
I'll be silent now. Thank you.
I mean, you've literally not told me
Sorry,
anything that wasn't already
who
in
was
my
that
grim.
nomination
So.
on?
I was nominating you because it sounds like there's no evil players in play.
Well, there's also no atheist, so.
Wait, Amy, can you tell us what Brockwell was again?
Brockwell was the shigenja.
Yeah, I've been pretty open with it, so.
Awesome.
Yeah, wonderful.
I hope that helps, guys. You're welcome.
Thanks, Amy.
It would have helped more if you'd included evil players.
There
Other
would
than
be
yourself.
wouldn't it?
Well, I had a lot of fun today going to every single person and claiming their role back at them and watching how annoyed they got because it was beautiful.
I mean, you very kindly confirmed me, which is kind of nice.
Yeah, I mean, good news is all the double claims got cleared up.
Yeah.
So that math 1 that I've been given out could well be true, because Amy's alleged philo math is a bunch of baloney.
That's also screwed up what I did today and made it completely pointless, but there you go. Whatever.
Second call for nominations.
Can we kill Daniel?
Yeah, I'll George nominates Daniel.
Your neighbor on a marionette script. Bold choice.
Oh, I'm probably not the marionette. If Kiwi George isn't a jumping demon, then Daniel is not a townsfolk. Let's kill him to death.
Daniel?
Amy is correct. I'm the seamstress that used it on night 1 on Kiwi George and got a yes with someone else. Kill me if you want.
Alright, takes 5 to put Daniel up for execution. Starting now. Five is enough. Any other noms?
Oh, quick question, Amy, am I the marionette?
There is potentially a marionette in the circle, but I shan't be saying whom.
Cool.
You're welcome.
There's not a marionette in the circle. It's the answer.
There actually is. Lol. Good luck, guys.
There is not. That's a bluff.
Why do you know there's no
Marionette's a bluff, right?
Last call for nominations.
Yeah, Richie, you're not the recluse, are you?
Raj nominates JC.
Why?
I don't really believe he's what the spy said he was. And now that I said it out loud, I realize how silly this is.
Alright, JC.
Alright, Amy making up Barber for me does make me look pretty sus.
Well, 5 to tie, 6 to die, starting now.
Wow, that hand just jumped really fast.
Yeah, I lost my vote. Silly person.
Oh, do you want me to? If it, I think it was just lag.
Punish him.
It did jump fast. It went from Brockwell like pretty much to me with a glitch.
I'm
so
gonna give your vote
expected
back,
it.
Richie, because it was lagging, and that feels bad. And that's like if this was an in-person game, you would have had your hand down. So
Richie is a dropper, yeah.
Closing the day in 3.
Sam would like to nominate Claire.
Why?
Money where your mouth is, Richie.
Claire.
I'm not kill. I'm confirmed.
5 to die, 6 to
This isn't
die.
about you, Claire.
Starting now.
Oh god, I pressed it really hard there because I couldn't do that twice.
It would have been
Alright,
so
Daniel's
funny if
still
you
on the
had.
block, and the day will end in 3, 2, 1.
I nominate
Alright.
Ellen.
Oh, okay. Why?
I'm just getting not so good vibes off of Ellen.
I am
Ellen?
good. Don't kill me. I haven't used my thing yet.
All right. 5 to tie, 6 to die. Starting No.
When are you turning someone?
Any minute now, just any second.
Not enough. Selena Seamstress. Sockstress? Selena Sockstress, that was your name. Daniel, Selena, both of you are executed, and both of you die. And the game continues. Good night. Alright, so I actually kind of like that for both teams because I think Ellen now knows like something's wrong. Her ability's gone wrong. So either she's drunk or she's poisoned. And there's not a ton that can poison. I do think if they build poisoner worlds, those options exist as well. But yeah, like Claire being a confirmed Night Watchman who nominated Ellen and then didn't die, I think is really notable if people believe Ellen. But yes, also Ellen might start to think that she's a marionette somehow, which is tricky. That would make Hob the demon. But if Hob dies, the game continues. Yeah, there's lots of worlds, lots of options, but Ellen's done her thing. We can now take this virgin note away because it doesn't actually matter. Let's go to Hob.
I was enjoying it.
Hey. Wait, you're muted.
Hello.
There we go.
Oh, there we go. Hey.
Who are you protecting?
Well, I've been told I'm the marionette, which is interesting. But I'm gonna protect... Let's keep it on Ellen.
Okay. You got it.
Thank you.
So good. Okay, and that answers the question of Hob knowing. Let's see. So Claire picked Lorinda, and so Lorinda learned on the first night that Claire was the Night Watchman, but has, I believe, told her that it went through, which I think makes sense. Like, makes him less suspicious, makes them less suspicious. So, yeah, I think that's all right. I believe now we're on to Lorinda. Hey.
Hello. Well, I've invented a plan, and it's a dumb one, so we're going to go for
good.
it. I'm going to sink tonight, and then tomorrow I'm going to kill JC and swap with Hob. By sinking tonight, I'm going to confirm Hob, and my artist question also confirms Hob. It's going to be great. It's definitely going to work.
This is super fun.
So tonight I'm going to kill Richie.
Okay, you got it.
Thank you.
Cheers. Ooh, spicy plan, and I like that a lot. I think that's quite fun. It's always just fun in general to see players kind of mess around with different strategies and see what happens. That also means we need to show another person to George. And I think because we know that the evil team is about to, oh, you know what? George will still be poisoned. I was about to say they're going to sober up the balloonist. They're not, because if Lorinda does this plan and swaps with Hob, that's still going to go through outsider, minion, to George. So the same people will be poisoned with that swap. So yeah, let's see, we just showed a minion. Let's show Ellen, I think. Because that'll just be at this point, I want the good team to think about why Ellen didn't go off. And I think this will help spur that conversation. So George is going to learn Ellen. Hey.
Hello.
Ellen.
Fascinating. Thank you.
Yeah, at some point, I think actually probably tomorrow I'll show Amy. Mostly because show to balloon next. Yes. I want this because what I realized with showing Ellen there is that it might potentially lead people to, oh, Ellen's the marionette, which makes Hob the demon, which is a not good thing for the evil team given the plan that they'd like to do. So I think showing Amy after Ellen could potentially help. We've just got to get Brockwell the Grim now, and yeah, that should be good. This is a fun, yeah. I was tempted to show all townsfolk, but we did actually show Sam last night. So it was Kiwi George, Daniel, Sam, and now Ellen. So I think it's tricky because one of the challenges I've had both running Nodashi and playing in games within Nodashi is that sometimes the poison is almost too obvious in a way where it's like you kind of need to kill a person because them as the Nodashi just makes too much sense. And I think that often is really unfortunate and unfair to the evil team because the Nodashi is an evil ability. Like, it is there to make sure that there's misinformation. It's not there to be like, oh, both of my neighbors are wrong. Look at me, I'm the demon. Like, that's not helping the evil team. So yeah, I think that it's always a tricky balance for me to try and see how can I give information that helps the evil team without outing, like, there's a Nodashi there. So yeah, I think we're strumming along nicely. That's a dead no one, which is a fun time. So yeah, let's wake him up. Good morning. Oh, sorry, that's all. Good morning.
Good work, Hob.
Yay!
Good work, Hob.
And you must have been picked by the Pucker.
It can't be Pucker.
I know. I'm doing okay.
Yeah.
Little
Wait,
joke.
what?
For the fun.
Sorry.
Well, we know that Alex
Trying
didn't.
to go again, George.
Alex's death means.
Oh, yeah.
It's fine.
Right, that you're the monk. I am a good person to protect because if it's a non-Fangu demon, then we don't want me to get killed. And if it is a Fangu demon, I am an outed outsider.
Yeah. Okay. I think that's fair. I don't see why. Okay, I've only been playing with the left hand, so I haven't noted down like everything Amy's been saying. So I don't know what people are claiming.
Amy said that Ellen was the philosopher, that you were the monk, that Raj was the recluse, that Lorinda was the artist, that Sam was the farmer, that George was the balloonist, that Daniel was the seamstress, that Claire was the night watchman, that I was the barber, that Richie was the mathematician, that Brockwell was Shigenja, Alex was virgin, and Kiwi was fortune teller.
Wow, I didn't know we were playing Oops All Spies.
It's a lot easier when you go second, to be fair.
Yeah. So I guess I'll protect you then, because that might be useful. Because I think Amy is some kind of evil then, if she knew the entire grim.
Yeah, like if she got you right, then I assume so. Like it sounds like Sam didn't tell Farmer to anyone, and
you and Alan seem like the only things that could actually cause a math one on the first night.
Mm-hmm.
Or Richie was just poisoned.
Yeah,
or
if you
Richie
if you believe George, I could just be the drunk and I wouldn't get a math one then.
Yeah.
We
don't
get
necessarily
one too many
believe
outsiders,
George.
right? Because we have to be Fangu in that case, because we have 2 outsiders.
Well, I think JC is just evil.
I think it's useful going back to the fact that George caused it to tie on JC. And perhaps killing into one of those 2.
Mm-hmm.
And if they're able to get it, then the outsider numbers make sense again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, alright. Thanks, guys. See you in a bit.
Good timing. On
Sorry,
that
James.
No, it's fine. I'll find somewhere else to go.
One of them there.
I mean, you could act minion-y, but I think it's a fun puzzle for you to solve. Suss out your neighbours, see what you think.
I think Hob is. Well, I mean, it's hard to suss them out when they don't know if they're evil, Amy.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell one of them they're the marionette, and then you'll see how they react, and then I'll be like, hey, I know Amy just broke.
Told the marionette they are the marionette because I need them to not vote on somebody today. So.
Okay, that makes sense. I mean, the only marionette places I can really put are Claire, Hob, Lorinda.
I'll just give you a clue. The marionette is already dead.
What?
Yeah.
Whoa. Right.
I am terrified that I'm the marionette because of some reasons though.
Because you're sat next to a recluse.
And other things as well, having had a chat with a couple of people today.
Amy, did you lie to me?
Nodashi?
That's a big possibility.
Hi, Sam.
Also,
the opinion of several dead players is that the math one is most likely to have come from George or JC. As the source of the poisoning, not as the malfunction.
Okay. Yeah.
Who's claiming math 1?
Richie, I think is. But you'd have to speak to him to find out.
Alright, okay.
It's not.
It's
not JC no Dashi. Purely because
If there's no Dashi, it's
Night Watchman whose ping worked. So
yeah, that world I think is a little less strong.
Is there a
random
world where Richie, myself, and Claire are all good, and the one is the Shigenja being pointed the wrong way from the spy registering is good?
I would just say there's a really, really big chance that I'm drunk or poisoned. So if we're looking at no Dashi worlds, then this area.
Yeah. I spoke to Ellen earlier. We think it's either me or Ellen is like no Dashi poisoned or drunk.
There's
or
definitely a
poisoned
Hob
or
no
something.
Dashi.
Oh
world.
no, I've got it. So that makes sense. If Ellen's drunk, then the math one is because Amy the spy got the wrong Grim on night one. Yeah, that's why.
So Hob?
Glorious.
No.
I love that you
does look that way to me.
Oh, Hob, look at that face.
It's freeze framed.
George, I'm gonna just surreptitiously message you something, buddy. If you could just help me out here.
I mean, if it's Hob, then Hob would have had to intentionally sink a kill in order to sell them.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that.
Oh,
Hob
that's
definitely
fine.
wouldn't do
Not
that.
Hob.
Oh, as Hob wouldn't do that. It's not Hob, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
But
we should probably kill
Hob
Hob.
might.
Kill
No, just
Hob, like? Let's kill Hob, shall we?
Well, I mean, nominations are open.
If it helps, I don't think it helps you, Hob, but I'm the artist who confirmed Hob. I've got a horrible feeling about Marionette. I feel really bad.
Hold on, why are we sold on no Dashi? Could it not
It could still be JC in Fangu.
I'm the Philo virgin who didn't go off yesterday
To a confirmed night.
to a night watchman.
Ooh.
And Hob has sworn I'm not the marionette because that was the
Well.
first thing I checked.
Wait, can I whisper quick? With one hand.
Right.
I'll nominate Claire.
Why?
There absolutely is worlds where Ellen was drunk or poisoned, but I did find it interesting that Claire didn't was claiming all sorts of things on day one, from what I can gather, and then moved to confirmed Night Watchman on day 2 on a script with a Mez. It makes me feel like maybe she's the Mez who turned someone. In which case, maybe we shouldn't go after her, I guess, actually. But I'm more inclined, apparently, to think Claire evil than to think Ellen drunk or poisoned. Although I do appreciate that goes against what I said with the Shigenja before.
Claire?
The reason I was not claiming anything off the bat was to protect myself against no Dashi. Against Marionette worlds. I wanted to make sure that my ping had actually been received. So that's why I was claiming everything under the sun. I do just generally. I think the conversation I had with Ellen and the reason that made me sus of Ellen was a little bit along the lines of like, is Amy just the spy? Amy just gave me like Philo and ran off. Was the gist of the conversation. Which just made me feel like Amy was a spy giving Ellen a bluff, though Ellen had been previously caught in a double claim. This is a bit away from me. I don't think I'm a demon candidate in any world. I'm Mez turned out worst. So
Takes 5 votes to put Claire up for execution. Starting now.
I don't think you'd be Mez turned. I think you'd be the Mez who turned someone else, but that's even weaker for us to bother.
If you were Mez turned, you should have still died. To me,
yes, that's true.
Sam will nominate George, living George.
Why?
To me, this feels like the most likely spot for the math one if the math one is true. Also, like the outside account makes sense if George and JC are evil together.
George?
Does me and JC evil together make sense in terms of just how the game has gone? It doesn't really feel that way to me, but maybe you might go very. I feel like my information seems pretty good. Last night I went, so I had Sam night 3, Ellen night 4. That feels pretty plausible, as probably they're not both townsfolk. I'd probably go for Ellen or JC today, but you can kill me if you really want to.
Well, it takes 5. Starting now.
George, you tied on JC on like day
It was an
2.
accident.
You were very much
Yeah.
aligned together. Oh, I no,
Yeah.
I don't believe that.
Claire nominates JC.
No, you. Go on.
We have Shagendra info pointing your direction. You've been lifted off the block a couple of times, including by Amy's Virgin Nom. Even if you are good here, I think it makes sense to clear this now so that we don't end up tunneling onto it later.
JC?
I was lifted off the block, but only once, and it wasn't by Amy's Virgin nomination. We'd already tied it, and then when there was no one on the block, Amy did the Virgin nomination. If you want to clear this world, then yeah, sure, do it now, not later. I am the barber. Amy was correct about that. The evil team will have a chance to move, and if we do think it's a, no dashy hijinks, then that's probably quite bad for us at this time. I would rather live and we go after demon candidates, but I appreciate from if other people's perspective I am one, then sure. But
yeah.
I do, yeah. I personally, if I was one of you, I wouldn't want to kill a barber right now.
It takes 5. Starting now.
I want to vote for Ellen. So.
Okay,
5's
on the
enough.
block.
JC is about to die, and this is the last call for nominations.
Well, I will say, because it's difficult to type with one hand, I protected Ellen last night, which would mean she might have been puka poisoned the previous night and then didn't die because I was poisoned.
I don't have a puka.
We ruled out puka, didn't we?
Oh, have we? Okay.
Alex died the night after he dropped.
Yeah, good point. Yeah.
I'll nominate Ellen.
Why?
My new pet theory over the last 5 seconds is that Ellen was prevented from star passing last night. I think after Sam is a pretty good time for Jams to show me a demon, because you can make the argument, I think, both of them. Ellen reads a little socially sus. I was talking to today about, like, if you're a spy sat next to the demon in a massive game, it makes it easier to get the right kill on night 2 than, like, translating the whole Grim across can be, in like, if you're just finding that person on night 1. This feels more likely to get a demon than KC, I think.
Ellen?
So I believe I was seen in seamstress information against a player who died at night. So if I was going to star pass, then does that suggest either a minion was killed at night or the demon's already jumped somewhere. So I don't know if that would make sense as this point in the game.
I mean, that seamstress is also in my balloonist pings from 2
5
nights
to
before
tie,
you.
6 to die. Starting now.
I'm voting on this because I think I'm a bad kill, but I actually think Sam is a better kill than Ellen.
3's not enough.
Well, maybe the demon will kill
In
Sam.
3, 2,
That seems probable.
1.
As long as they don't monk protect him.
JC is executed and dies. Good night. Alrighty, let's find out who Sock Puppet Hob is gonna protect.
Hey!
Hey! It's so cute. I like that it makes a smile with the little seam. That's even better. It's so good.
Oh, my arm hurts though, but it's fine.
Yeah, it's worth it. It's all worth it. Who are you protecting tonight?
I still don't know if I'm evil or not, but I'm gonna protect. Let's go. Let's go, Claire.
Okay. Good luck.
Cool. Thank you.
The facial expressions on that sock are exquisite. I think we're just Lorinda now. Hello.
Hi.
A barber has died. You wanna
gonna
do
hate
anything
me,
with
this.
that?
Yeah, I'd like to swap me and Brockwell, please. I don't think there's any heat over there at all.
Okay. Alright, you are now the spy. I'll be back later.
Sure, thank you.
Cheers. Yep, that's definitely me almost forgetting to run the barber swap and then remembering in the moment. But that's fine. There's not actually timing. Like, barber, one of those fun things where the timing is intentionally ambiguous so the storyteller can run it when they need to, or in my case, if you completely forget that the barber's just been executed, that if you wake up the fake monk first, it's fine. Let's change this character to spy, change this character to Nodashi. We now have a dead poisoned virgin and a dead poisoned mathematician. Let's tell Brackwell the news. Hey, you are the Nodashi.
No. Oh no. Okay.
Who
The
would you like to-
problem is.
Mhm.
Oh no. Oh damn. I was not expecting that because I've been saying to people I'm willing to die, and they'll push on that. So I've got to keep Claire and George alive. Oh.
Who do you want to go?
Let's kill. Oh no. Oh no. Sorry, I am shocked.
You're gonna be okay.
What? I know, maybe. But the problem is, I'm thinking of killing Hob just to try and show that Hob was, in fact, the monk. But then I don't know what information other people have. Even though I'm the spy, I'm not sure what people are thinking. I'll kill Hob and make it look like Hob was the monk.
Okay, cool.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks. I freaking love this because what I'm gonna do now is show Hob to George because Hobbs just died in the night and people are gonna be like, what? So I think that's actually quite fantastic because we saw Ellen the previous night and I think Hob is it's just gonna make Ellen look very evil basically. But I do think like we need to show tonight because George is now sober, which is awesome. So George is gonna get real information, which means he has to learn someone different to the previous night, which means he saw a townsfolk yesterday, so he is gonna learn the marionette today. Yeah, I think part of me is like maybe that just makes Hob look like the marionette, but I think with Hob dying in the light, it'll look a little bit more confusing. Let's tell George that he is going to learn Hob before I forget that, and then we'll go to day. Hey.
Hello.
You see your favorite sock puppet, Hob.
Lovely. Thank you.
Yep. Alright, and then we just need to send Lorinda the Grim. Hooray for not forgetting things in the night order. Yeah, there we go. I think there's enough other people with more heat on them than Brockwell and enough people building worlds where Brockwell's information is true that they should be alright. But it'll be interesting to see how this plays out. But I like it as a creative play. Like, it's not necessarily like the best play, but it doesn't have to be. I think it's a play because it's like, I don't know what the best play is. Let's try a play and see what happens. Brockwell, oh yes, you're right. Brockwell does need to know because it is an ongoing no, so we will tell that even though he knows that. Thank you, chat. Hey, I am mechanically obligated to inform you that Hob is the marionette.
Cool.
Yep.
Thank you very much.
Yep. Cool. Yep, thanks for that. Yeah, and this is quite good. I don't know I think if people think correctly that there is 3 versus 3, are we there? I thought we're on 7. Let me just quickly, yeah, we're going down to 7, so it'll be 4 goods alive and 3 evils alive. But we're getting close. Let's wake them up. It is daytime.
Yeah. Right, gotcha.
Good morning. Oh no. Oh no. Hob. No.
No.
Very quickly before everyone goes away. I'm in monochrome. It won't work. Fuck. My husband got a cool patch in the mail I wanted to show off.
Wait, I'll just really fast make you alive just for
I heard it brought you back to life.
Okay, you're dead now. At no
Wasn't
point,
No.
you were dead the whole time, just mechanically clarifying, but that was worth it.
No second barber swap.
Shout out to Kev.
I am
No,
less
that would
concerned
never
that Hob is
happen.
the
That'd be
Nodashi
crazy.
now.
I saw Hobbs' name last night.
No.
Ellen, what did Amy tell you?
Hey,
It's
balloonist, who I totally
Hello.
believe. I was gonna ask you information, but I guess I know
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's an interesting one. It's somewhat complicated by the fact that, like, there's quite a few, like, not a lot of good poison targets left alive. So my information is less reliable at this stage of the game, I think.
Yeah, there's just like
It's like
this
you-
is. Yeah, it's.
I think my early
interesting.
information is more likely to be reliable than my current information.
Do you know what Lorinda's artist question was?
It was
they-
it was asking whether someone was the thing they were claiming. I don't know which someone, but they got a yes.
Alright, let's get Lorinda in here.
Yeah.
Hey there.
Hello. Wondering what your artist question was.
I asked, is Hob the monk? And I got yes.
Okay, yeah, I believe that.
Yeah, I think so
And that
too.
night was the night that nobody died, so.
Yeah.
I mean, that's coincidental, but I think George was the only person I told that I had a hit of any sort, and then the next day I told 2 or 3 people.
Yeah. I think Ellen is an imp that Hob for a different star passing.
I thought it was a Nodashi. I thought Hob was either Nodashi or monk going into last night, because either me or Ellen, if we're telling the truth, has got false info, and I think both of us might have, but then Hob is actually appearing to be the monk, so.
Yeah,
Okay,
I think
Ellen.
after the barber swap, I don't think you would star pass.
I think I'm
No.
at worst the marionette now.
Yeah, that might be possible. Yes. Like,
If Hob star passed, if Hob ended up by circumstances star passing because he thought he was going to die because everyone thought he was Nodashi, which they didn't, but me and Ellen did.
but the problem is like it gets after a barber swap, right? So like if you're, I think the chances of us executing Hob as Nodashi decrease a little bit because you're like,
True.
where's the demon now?
Yeah, that's fair.
I think you just go after the people who seem most evil.
So that's Ellen.
Maybe Stalker as well. Yeah, I would very much like to kill Ellen
Sam
based
Brockwell.
on my info. Brockwell's an interesting one. Like nobody, like people are just sort of letting the Fugenga thing sit. I mean, Richie, JC, both pretty plausible candidates. I mean, it's definitely possible it's all the way through to Daniel as well.
Could yeah, day one Richie was. Could Richie just be evil? As Richie did
Richie could
I'm
be
the
evil.
cannibal bluff.
I'm
Yeah.
terrible
Good
at math.
cannibal fool bluff.
Screw you, Richie.
Yeah.
If Richie's like the
Also,
marionette.
Richie was the first execution, wasn't he? Didn't die in the night, so
Richie was the first execution.
yeah.
So it could easily just be we get lucky with a minion. And
We got lucky
like
with a
if
minion.
if it's us getting lucky with a minion, I think Brock was good, right?
Maybe. But then where's the math? Oh no, because getting lucky with the minion means.
There's no math. I think we just have to balance today. Close the book.
Claire,
Yeah,
you wrote the
I agree.
script. Oh, that's ominous in the dark.
Hobbs' commitment to the bit.
I know.
It's when he turns up like that next week that we know he's got.
Hey,
We'll
Rob.
never see his flesh face again.
Hey,
Right.
quick storyteller question. If
Yeah.
the Genjo was getting arbitrary info, but the arbitrary info was included a spy, and the spy didn't misregister, or sorry, let me start over. If there's 2 evils equidistant away from a Shugenja, so they're getting arbitrary info. But one of those evils is a spy. Even if you chose to use the spy's ability to not register it as evil, that would not tip a math number, right? Because they would have gotten the same number no matter what.
If it was pointing in the direction towards the non-spy evil, then yeah, that wouldn't take a math.
Yeah, but
Okay.
you could point
It
it
would-
at the spy and then later say it pinged the math because it shouldn't have pointed at the spy because the spy's good.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't
is
do
that
that
viable?
because
No.
I don't. That feels so far on the yes but don't that I'm just gonna say no. That's not
Yeah.
how the rules
Works
work.
for me.
And-
Also irrelevant in this case anyway, because the Shigenja's pointing away from the spy.
Yeah.
So did anyone else, when Amy was outing everyone's roles, think Sam was very performatively annoyed that his farmerness was
A
outed to everyone?
little.
And then Sam has been directing traffic in town to a large extent the last couple of days.
Yeah, I would be fine to kill Sam. And also, Sam's the only one that I told my actual role to on day one. So if he didn't
Actually
have time to
inclined-
talk to the spy,
I'd be more inclined to trust Sam, purely because of a conversation we had on day one where I claimed farmer to him, and he just kind of laughed at me and told me I wasn't the farmer.
but
That could easily be a bluff.
It
though.
could
it could
easily
just be a
be a
demon
bluff. It
bluff.
was just a social thing.
well, nominations are open.
Actually, 3
I
roles.
was gonna
versus
nominate
1
Alan,
roll.
but now I don't want to.
Oh, I'll do it for you.
I'll do it for you. Okay.
I think George got in there first. Why?
I really want to clear this. Hob is less likely to be an Odashi now that he is dead. Claire is probably good, I think, via the Shigenja, who I probably trust. I think my information strongly implies there's a demon between Ilan and Sam. I think it's more vulnerable to poison the longer it goes on, but I think now that I have Hob after Ellen, I don't trust Ellen being townsfolk.
Ellen?
I would say that all of the most suspicious players were just going, "Oh, let's nominate Ellen then." But I also don't think it points towards Claire being necessarily evil. I think that there's a good chance that I'm the drunk, which I am not happy saying in a potential Fangu game. But I was originally thinking it pointed towards Hob being Odashi, but I think me being the drunk makes a lot of sense, unless it's both Claire and the person she picked who are evil together, but I don't think that's the case. I'd rather go for Sam. I think
Right.
he's much more of a deep target than me.
Takes
Demon
4
candidate.
votes to put Ellen up for execution. Starting now.
I'll be the fourth. I'll be the
And
fourth.
You
the
won't.
drunk thing would make sense with the balloonist information as well, if the balloonist is valid.
Yeah, I can
4
see
is
that
enough.
angle.
Yeah.
My worry is I really want to rule out the world where Hob blocked you from star passing.
I nominate Sam.
All right. Anything you want to add, Ellen?
I really don't think that at that stage in the game I would star pass at that point. I think, especially because I was going to be coming out with the Virgin thing saying that I could like point towards Claire more if I wanted to, and possibly like other people as well. I don't think that was a time to star pass. I think there's lots of reasons that Sam. I think with a combination of if I am townsfolk, then the balloonist information. And if not, then I still think, based on what other people have said today, like Sam is a bit suspicious.
Sam?
I'll give it full defense tomorrow. I think Ellen is probably something that, even if good, is worth clearing today.
All right. 4 to tie, 5 to die. Starting now.
I wish your defense was literally anything else, Sam.
One thing worth saying, by the way, is I don't think anyone has. I don't think anyone's claimed to have been barber swapped.
It was such a good opportunity to
What
tie
it's
there,
worth,
guys. Seriously.
10 seconds.
For what it's worth, Raj, the accusation against me
God's
today was
sake.
mostly you're being performative,
5,
and so the defense against being performative is to not give a long defense.
2.
Fair. I just don't love the "I'll tell you more tomorrow,"
Ellen
but I agree.
is executed and dies. And Amy, I'm so sorry. The game continues.
It's not just the.
All right. Let's do this quickly. Fortunately, we don't have too many things to wake up. It's really just Brockwell and George, and then giving Lorinda the Grim.
2.
Hey.
Hello. Oh no. Right. So I'm just gonna have to play off the idea that either JC or Daniel is what I'm pointing to, or it's just misregistering to Amy. George said he believed that I'm probably good, so hopefully I can ride that towards the end. So I'm gonna kill George here because George is the only person getting info.
Alrighty.
And we'll see how that goes. Cool. Thank you.
Sounds good. Thank you. All right, nice and easy. That makes our nights a little bit faster because we'll wake up to a second dead George, and yeah, just 5 alive. There we go. This is a script that is designed mostly for chaos and less so for like, let's really solve the game and figure out what demon type it is. But this is like, I asked the players what they wanted to play. This was one of the big suggestions that got recommended, so here we are, which is great. And I think, again, it comes down to knowing your players, making sure that, like, if you have a group that loves to solve things, like, give them a puzzle script, give them, like, Lunar Eclipse or something. If you have a group that just wants to do shenanigans, give them this. All right. So, and yes, a mathematician would have been very helpful, wouldn't it? Unfortunately, they murdered him on day 1. Let's do a day. Oh no, George died.
That's fascinating.
Now I kind of believe the
So
bonus.
fast! No, I actually believe George was.
Yeah, I really thought I was going to get left as a frame there. That's really interesting.
There's no marionette in play, guys. There is no marionette in play. It's too easy to make this no marionette game with a spy that can convince half of town they are the marionette. Just assume there is zero marionette.
That, yeah.
Yes, Richie, you are correct.
Yeah, I'm happy to go down with the ship, Amy. I'll take that on turn.
It's worth saying with the player count that if there's no marionette, then there's definitely a mez.
Yes,
which means someone is making this game even tougher to solve than it would be.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is a Miz just a marionette who doesn't have to be sat next to the demon and knows they're evil?
I won't toe the line, Amy Rose.
So I don't think George was Mez turn if they were killed, right? Because they were the only source of
I think the fact that they died rather than was framed suggests that like there's a lot of evil players alive now, possibly including a turned player.
It's also worth saying that if we have a mez, then we can rule out Fangu because there's a Spirit of Ivory.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. Which would also confirm George, right? If we're both telling the truth, Jesse, as said.
Yeah, if we're both telling the truth, then George is definitely good, which is great to know now that he's dead.
Is anyone else confused at why Claire is still alive?
Yep.
Me?
Yep.
Well, I think Claire.
You haven't killed her yet, Sam.
Oh, Claire Lorinda, Mez next to Luce, right?
Yeah, they
marionette
they
next
can
to
still just be an evil.
Yeah.
I think killing into one of Clara Lorinda going into Final 3 is useful.
I think that's fair to say.
I think we should kill Raj.
It's Lorinda based on the.
Yeah, but if we've had a barber swap, there's also an element of wine in front of me.
Okay.
Raj is an interesting shout, Daniel.
Well, I just think if you're telling the truth and you are the balloonist, then I think there's too much iffy information for there not to be a drunk. And
Daniel, who was in your pig with Kiwi George?
Ellen.
Oh, okay.
If I'm not drunk or poisoned, then Claire is just evil, and then Lorinda is also evil.
Yeah.
I thought Daniel nominated you, Ellen.
No, it's Claire.
It was Claire.
Yeah,
It's me.
Have we got the Path 1 on day 1?
It can
No,
only
but there's
be
so many different
Rockwell,
things.
Claire, or Daniel based on the claims.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Raj is confirmed by
Richie.
outside account.
It can also just be that Richie was poison sniped.
Yeah, that's honestly easier for me to believe than.
Yeah. Like this is Math is a fantastic character on the script when you can trace it, but a single Math 1 on night 1 is completely untraceable in a 3 million game because we almost certainly have a poisoner.
Yeah.
There's no information that obviously is pointing out as being wrong for us to confirm the rest of it. It's all plausibly true or false, including the math number itself.
So what do you think the minions are?
Spy.
Yeah, spy. I'm thinking.
Could be.
I'm leaning
Spy,
Mez
Mez,
and
and
poisoner.
I mean, it's possible.
Spy, Mez,
with
and
the
poisoner,
spy.
I think.
It's a chance Amy just got hard claims from everyone. No one's owning up to giving act wrong. And Amy's not a spy.
She propped a
That would be epic.
Amy might not even be a minion. She might just be Mez turned.
Yeah, Amy
She's a
could
spy.
just be Mez turned who was given the
Yeah,
Probably not.
It's possible and funny, and also meaningless for distinction.
Yeah.
A Mez turned townsfolk who somehow got the entire Grim, like the entire good part of the Grim exactly correct, is technically possible, but at this time less likely than she's the spy.
And
What do we think the
also
demon
knows
is?
what the evil team is bluffing. Like, that's an impressive level of coordination.
Yeah.
What type of demon do we think it is?
Lean imp, but no dashy is possible.
Does anyone remember who Amy was talking to early on day one?
Me?
I'll tell you if you want. I spoke to Richie, then I spoke to Daniel, I spoke to Sam, I spoke to Claire. Anyone else want to tell
You
me?
spoke to me. I claimed
I
Matthew.
spoke to
You're the
Casey.
Philo Matthew drunk to me.
I spoke to you as well.
Yeah, Amy claimed
I
Philo
could
Matthew
believe
ran off.
Richie, Claire, Daniel,
Yeah.
and Sam as an evil team. That works.
I claimed something.
Need to
random,
explain
and
the
you just
renders.
go, "You're not
I
known."
claimed what would most annoy Rich, which was Philo Math.
Well, that would mean Claire Med's turn. But anyway.
Oh, I could see that.
That's why I got myself killed as well.
I am not
That's
Meston.
you
But
did.
even
No,
so,
anyway,
I'm not a
ignore that.
demon. So
Raj lights me about.
Nominations
Final
are open.
5.
that might be a
Can
thing.
we kill into this Night Watchman pair, preferably Lorinda?
Sorry, before we
Going into Final 3.
before we nominate Kiwi, sorry. I don't know if Tam was talking about this. Do we have to kill today? Do we have to kill the demon today specifically?
I don't.
Quite
if we
possibly,
kill an evil,
actually.
if we kill an evil, we know we've got one evil dead because Amy's dead.
True.
Yeah.
Doesn't
I,
matter.
I find it difficult to assume that everyone else alive is good.
But
I think
do
there's
we have
lots of
two
worlds
goods
where,
alive?
like,
I think
either
as long as we don't
Jason
kill,
or
as long as we
Daniel's
don't kill any
evil,
good players today, we're fine.
Probably two good alive, that's my guess.
Hob or George could both have star passed. I think we're probably okay not to kill the demon today, but I'd still rather do it.
Just kill the demon. Easy.
Sam nominates Lorinda.
Why?
At this point, I think the most assured way of us to kill an evil player is to kill into the Lorinda Claire player, and then I think we've definitely got a final 3. And for Claire to be the demon, I think requires the barber swap to have been used there, whereas Lorinda can just be the demon.
I think I'm the marionette at worst. I did receive the Night Watchman ping from Claire, so Claire's mega confirmed unless she's on my team. But yeah. The only other thing is the information at this corner is sketchy, I guess, so I could be an Odashi, but I'm not. Sure.
Alright, takes 3 votes to put Lorinda up for execution. Starting now.
it's much harder to make that no dashy world work.
Can we get more than 3?
Well, 3's enough. That's what it took. And
Keep in
Lorinda's
mind we've got
locked.
multiple living evil players, and people don't want to spend their dead votes.
I should have spent my dead vote.
On the plus side, Amy has.
Yeah, Amy
Yeah.
spent that vote.
Last call for
Oh yeah, I mean I didn't know where the barber swap went, so I'm not spending it later.
Closing the day in 5, 3, 2.
Luna nominates Claire.
Okay. Why?
It's not me.
Claire?
As I've said before, I don't think I'm a demon candidate in any world apart from a very edge case Mez turned barber swapped into world. I'm not Mez turned. I agree that we should be killing into me and Lorinda paired up.
Well, 3 to tie, 4 to die, starting.
The Mez turn barber swap world doesn't work as well because Ellen, you would have procced Ellen. You would have procced Ellen.
Yeah.
Lorinda's still
More and
unlocked.
more convinced that
Day will end
Sam,
in 3.
and I'm more and more convinced
Why is-
that the game
I'd vote
may
for Sam.
end very quickly.
I would
Why is
vote for
Well,
Sam.
Lorinda is executed and dies. And the game is not over. Good night.
Oh.
And a hush fell over the town. Alright, let's just quickly wake up Brockwell and find out who he's killing to go to a final day. Hey.
Okay. Right. So my thinking here is Raj is probably seemingly confirmed good based on Town. I don't think Town's putting any sus that Raj is sus because of the fact that he is an outsider, and there's 2 claims. There is sus on Sam, but I think people are starting to lean good, and I think there's some sus on Claire. So killing Raj makes sense.
Okay. Raj it is.
Yeah,
Thank
Raj,
you.
please. Yeah, thank you very
Awesome.
much. Eek. Eek.
I love everything about that because there is a confirmed Night Watchman alive in Final 3, and I think there's a non-zero chance that she might be killed by the town, which is wild, but really good fun. And yeah, we're very close to the hour, so let's do it.
Ellen as a philo virgin.
So I'd have to be drunk or something.
Oh no, Raj.
Claire
It's the final
is
day.
by Night Watchman because Lorinda, the person who got her ping, just nominated her.
Yeah, Claire could just be evil with Lorinda.
I am not evil! Oh my god, stop tunneling on this world!
If Claire was evil with Lorinda, I think Claire would have been executed just now.
Claire, can we chat?
No.
Please.
I'm not going for a private chat at this point. It's just going to make me look even like.
Okay, fine. Well, I need somebody to tell me what's going on, so I'll
been
just
Sam the whole time.
I pitched my tent as it being Sam 2 or 3 days ago.
I think probably
season
at this
is still
point
open.
I think Sam was the demon at the time of the barber swap. The question is Sam still the demon? That's my.
I think it's Brockwell.
I think it's Brockwell.
I
How is Brockwell telling Richie that Richie's the marionette?
So if it's Brockwell, it's not a Nodashi.
Could be. Could just be Brockwell as like the Nodashi.
Rockwell couldn't have been the starting Nodashi.
Brockwell couldn't have been starting Nodashi.
Oh, of course, he's Alex. Yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
So it'd be a Brockwell imp, I think.
Which
Sam could be starting Nodashi because George's information seems weird.
Yeah. It seems odd to get me in any part of George's info if I'm Nodashi.
Yeah.
Like, it just seems simpler to keep me out of that info entirely.
Yeah, I think Sam is more likely
Easier
an
to
imp
not
than a
build
Nodashi.
Nodashi worlds.
Yeah, I think it's probably not looking Nodashi.
Yeah.
If Claire's the
I agree.
confirmed Night Watchman, why wasn't she the kill last night?
This is what I've been hung up on for the last
People
2
have been
days.
building these worlds where
Because they're all so tenuous.
they
Like,
are.
it's so much easier to put Raj as an evil player here than it is to put you.
I agree.
But how do we explain Claire not proccing Ellen though?
The failure of the virgin thing that's the weird thing.
That just makes sense if it's Claire Lorinda.
Well,
I
there's a
think Ellen
poison
is
on
probably
Chris. Ellen
evil.
was poisoned.
Ah.
It
Oh,
makes
yeah,
it-
I just want to also point out that there is a player in this Grim who's been causing a lot of mischief, and I've just clarified that mischief, and it's kind of funny.
Is it the math one?
No,
Richie?
it's someone told someone that they're a marionette.
Richie, just to confirm, it's a math 1. Have you been lying the entire game?
Nominations are open.
No, I got math 1. Amy said she got a math 2, but obviously that's baloney.
Richie actually said it was math 7 on day 1 to me.
Thanks, Amy. She said math 3. That could have actually made me look a bit sus.
Second
So
call for
Lorinda
nominations.
was
I have a sneaking
evil.
suspicion that I'm going to have to be the one that nominates.
If Lorinda was
That's
evil,
very true.
and I think it's
I have a nomination in mind. But the thing is, sorry.
Sorry, go on. Sorry.
No, I was just going to say, like, the conversation I just had with Richie makes me feel like I probably have a leading demon candidate, but there is a chance that the other world that I was thinking is both evil.
Tell us both worlds.
Well, this is the final call for
Um,
nominations.
In that
That
case,
one
I'll
I don't
nominate.
know.
Oh, okay. Why?
Final call. The worlds where it's Claire require the Miz turn then Barber swap, unless Lorinda is also evil, which I am kind of coming around to Lorinda also being evil at this point. But Occam's Razor says that we go for Brockwell, and somebody had to go for it.
Brockwell?
Like, this is what I'm scared of. So I'm the Shigenja. I've been telling people the truth since the start of the game. I wouldn't be telling people that I'm willing to die if I'm the demon at any point. So yeah, my leading demon candidate, funnily enough, is Sam. There's a world where Claire and Lorinda are on the same team, and that the Night Watchman information is complete baloney. But just based on general stuff elsewhere with the game, I think it's Sam. So I'll be nominating Sam.
All right. Well, it takes 2 votes to put Brockwell up for execution. Starting now.
We need more votes than this, guys. We need more votes than this.
I think
Three's enough. Any other noms?
I'll nominate Sam, please.
Claire easier to. Okay.
Why?
Well, we have had this discussion on the Shigenja. This would lose good the game.
Sam?
I am just so disappointed. We needed more votes, guys. It's a real shame.
All right. 3 to tie, 4 to die. Starting now.
But if it gets around to me, I will make it a full set if Hob and Raj vote.
I actually thought that last vote was on Sam. Why is no one voting?
11 is so many, and Sam is very, very dead. He is buried in a sock. It's a really big sock. And it has 2 googly eyes on the front. Of course, the game is over. And I would like to congratulate the evil team on their victory, because you have just executed Sam the Mez, who turned Amy Rose, the pixie who saw Philosopher, evil, on, I believe it was day 3, so it took a little while. Amy then went to Brockwell, the starting spy, and got the entire Grim, and then said, I'm going to go back to town and tell everyone, and then did exactly that. We have, of course, because it was a spy game, Kiwi George, your fortune teller, who was sadly murdered, but not before he got a pretty powerful no on Amy, who was good at the time, and Alex the Virgin, who was nominated by Amy, which was incredible. She was good when she nominated Alex, and that led to a lot of interesting questions about how cannibals interact with people who are good when they are eaten and then turn evil later. But we'll get back to that. We had some outsiders in this game. Raj was your recluse, and JC was your barber. We had an extra outsider because of George A, the balloonist, but we'll get back to that. Daniel was your seamstress, who checked Kiwi, George, and Ellen and got a yes because they are on the same team. Claire was your night watchman, who picked Lorinda, which was not great because Lorinda was the starting Nodashi, who is now the spy, but did say, yes, I've gotten the ping. And that leaves us with Richie, your mathematician, who got a 1 on the first night because Hob, the marionette monk, is sitting next to Raj, the recluse, instead of the demon. That was your game.
Wow.
Done right on the hour, so if people have to run to TPI, that is okay. But yeah. Let's
need to dash off. Thanks,
talk about
everyone.
it.
Bye,
Thanks for the
JC.
game, guys. Take care.
I would very quickly like to point out that when I nominated Lorinda on 5, I thought Lorinda was still the demon. And I panicked a lot when that didn't move.
I took a screenshot.
I had no idea.
Because in chat, I realized Amy didn't know. I did not know that Sam didn't know. And
I
as
did
soon
not
as
know.
Lorinda died and the game continues, Sam just in all caps messages Lorinda and goes, "Holy shit! I thought you were still the demon."
That's why I put my dead vote, because I was like, I have no clue what's going on now.
Wait, why did Claire's nomination of Ellen? Did Ellen go
I know
virgin?
Dashi poison.
Yes, sorry. Ellen and George were both poisoned by the Nodashi, which is why the virgin nomination didn't work, and why the I thought that was fantastic because it was Claire specifically, and the balloonist. So I gave you Daniel incorrectly, but everything else was actually sober because. And then the coolest part, when they swapped Lorinda and Brockwell, you were sober. And so you actually had to get somebody who was a different character type to, I believe it was Hob at that point.
I would never have thought Hob was the marionette.
Yeah.
So,
I had to make Hob look good somehow.
the original intent with Amy Rose was that we were going to try and turn Amy so that Amy could hold on to the pixie Philo after we kill Ellen, and then go virgin later. Except I didn't realize that Alex was the virgin.
No one told me about the virgin.
About that.
My original plan was to confirm Hob as the monk, and then sink a kill, and then kill the barber and swap with Hob, because Hob would be confirmed. But then everybody started. Ellen's thing happened. It was like, no, there's definitely no Dashi in this corner. I'm like, let's change this plan. This is a bad plan.
I was gonna pick Lorinda Knight too.
Well, it sounds like they killed you right on time. All right, thank you all so much for joining. I think most of you already got sent away with the raid, but in case you're still here, thanks for coming by. I am going to go get everything ready for the new character now, and we will see you all probably not next week. It might be a recorded game next week because I'm actually traveling back to Edinburgh for Tabletop Scotland. But thank you all for being here, and it's been lovely, and I will see some of you in a few hours to release a new character. Woohoo!